Ooh, yeah, that fire smells. Yeah, that fire smells really bad. Ooh, wee. Homeboy. That's the gangster right there, boy. So that fire is really smelling. Excuse me. Yeah, that fire is really, really strong. I guess it's a fire from a food plant. I think it's called Shin Shin. It's Shin. But yeah, that's the name of the warehouse. That's Up in Smoke. Ooh, it smells strong. They said it was a grease fire, but there's no telling. The thing with me, I always feel like it's a conspiracy. We're under attack at some point. Well, we've been attacked a lot of times here in the United States, and people don't understand it or believe it. We've been getting attacked for shoot, a couple years now, but yeah, now, I mean, the best thing we can do right now is just stay aware of our surroundings. And yeah, wonder can y'all see that? Let me flip the camera around. If you guys can see it. That dark smoke right there. It's coming from there. You would be that bus. It's coming from down there. And that's the warehouse. That's the warehouse. That's smelling all ripe. Smelling all super ripe. My girl got me a GoPro. I, I need to get it together so I can start using it. Okay, 4 minutes, cool. Yeah, man. So I got threatened today at work. Oh gosh. Sorry about that. Didn't want to spit on camera. Every once in a while I slip up. But yeah. So I got a leaf blower and I'm blowing off the block. So a tent just got put up on the corner of the corner, right on the corner, and there was a chair sitting right next to the tent. So I'm just doing my thing, leaf blowing, and then the guy gets out of the chair and he's knelt down picking up his stuff. So I'm letting him get his stuff, and then he says something to me. I take one of my earbuds out, and I said, "What'd you say?" And he said, "I'm not moving." So I was like, "Okay, well, I'm gonna keep going. I'm gonna keep going." And he was like, "I'm not moving again." So I turned up my leaf blower and started blowing the candy and the cigarette butts and all the other stuff that he was sitting next to. And he says, "If you blow me with the leaf blower again," and then takes a step, he says, "I'm gonna knock you the F out." So I got this little knife, right? This knife is like this big, and it's an OTF knife. It's an OTF, like it's out the front, and it's like a little switch button thing. So I grabbed that out of my little tiny pocket, and I you have a leaf blower, so the leaf blower kind of goes out like 2 feet. So I put the leaf blower kind of like in front of him, took a step back. I blew the ground some more, and then I blew him. See, I was wrong for that, but that's ego, and that's the pride and all those things. That's what that is. And I didn't really think about it and all those things because I need to pray about that because that's not an okay thing to do. And the only reason why I did that was because the get down part. You want to get down. If I blow you again, you want to get down. I challenge you to a duel. That's kind of where that was. But I need to not do that. And that's why they say all the time that pride will get you killed, because it will. Pride and ego is the worst when it comes to man, because pride and ego can get anybody. And it's always a time that you don't think of it. That be people's demise, because I didn't have to do that. I'm constantly trying to work on myself. And I had told my girl that. But not because I was trying to brag or anything like that, but just to tell her that I'm disappointed in myself. Because I am. I let somebody get me to the point of being petty and being the part of me that I've been trying to kill. I don't want to be like that. I don't want to be like that at all. So, regardless, the dude threatens me. So I go tell my boss. I go and tell my boss, and my boss is like, "Oh, well, since he threatened you, call the police." And I'm like, I don't want to call the cops. And he was like, "Do it just to make a report." So I call the cops. They end up calling me like 20 minutes later and not doing nothing. This is why I don't believe in calling the cops. At this point, it was like a year ago. I was doing something.
The doors are closing. Train departing.
And
Please hold.
I was the compactor at my job, and I was just checking it. There was a dude outside. He ended up being crazy, but I almost shot him. And the situation was, I was leaving, and he was trying to shake me up, and I was telling him, "No, I'm not finna shake you up." You know what I'm saying? Like I don't do germs, because you know what I'm saying, the big C. I'm not finna set you in. So he got mad, and I'll put these on you. Boop, boop, boop. I'm like, all right, bet. And at this point, I'm in the street. So he comes up the sidewalk, and he's still walking to me. So I'm like, yo, like, chill. He's still walking forward. So I lift up my shirt and I put my hand on my gun. Yo, the craziest thing, he stops walking. He looks at my gun, looks at me in my face. He does this 3 times. This motherfucker says, "I'm gonna make you shoot me," and runs at me. What is going on? So I backpedal. And I stopped. And he was like, "Yeah, you ain't got it in you." Whoop, whoop, whoop. Tries it again. And he's doing all the right words to entice somebody. But see, that's a trick of the enemy. Because if you know yourself as a man and all things like that, you know what you're capable of. You know what you do. You know what you can do. And in that situation, if I would have shot him, I wouldn't have been justified. I've already done all this stuff. You guys, if you knew my name, you'd be able to run my name and understand. But yeah. No, that's not justified. It's not justified for the fact I could have left. So that no matter how you look at it, that's murder one. You might be able to talk them down to murder two. That's still 15, 20 years. People don't look at it like that. I'm not no gunslinger like that. Yeah, I'm not gonna sit down like that. I can't do that. But the whole get down is the police are not doing nothing. I asked them what was the difference between homeless people and drug addicts, them threatening people, and a civilian that works and pays taxes. What's the difference? Well, the
Rose
cop
Corner
says
Transit Center, Moda Center, and Veterans Memorial Coliseum. Doors to the left and right.
it wasn't. The cop
Transfer
says,
to blue and green line
well,
trains.
maybe he just woke up and is
Transfer to
grumpy.
yellow line trains by walking one
Bro,
block west.
it doesn't matter if he woke up and he's grumpy.
Transferencia a los
You
trenes de
can't
la
wake
línea
up
azul y
and threaten
verde.
somebody like that because it could have went the other way.
Transporte a los trenes de la línea amarilla, dirigiéndose
You
una
know,
cuadra al oeste.
I could have said I was triggered and I felt threatened for my life and started stabbing him. I could have did that. But yeah, no, I'm not trying to do all that. People don't understand how much of like violence and like violent crimes. The people don't know how long court that kind of court is. That's a long time. That's a long get down. It's like I got in trouble in 2011, 2012, and yeah, it wasn't nothing small. But that court process was a long time. That was
Eastbound
yeah.
Red Line train to Portland Airport. Línea roja en dirección este hacia el
I don't know. The
aeropuerto
law
de
isn't for
Portland.
us, so y'all y'all need to get y'all a firearm and train with it. Because what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get a. They have the I forgot
The
what
doors
the
are
brand is.
closing. Train
It's like
departing.
Xmar or
Please hold on.
something, but they make pellet guns. But they got these
The
paintballs that
doors
are
are
like 50
closing.
cal
Train
paintballs,
departing.
and they got
Please
pepper
hold
balls
on.
too. They got one for like $80. I'm finna get one of those, and I'm finna be popping bums down here on me. Yeah, I'm finna be popping bums because you have to get. But see, then I almost don't believe in that. I really don't. I need to talk to my boss and see what they talk about carrying on the job.
Oregon Convention
Because in all
Center.
reality, I should get hazard pay
Doors
working
to the
downtown.
right.
I gotta do it. Word? Where you remember me from? Just jumping on
Eastbound Red
live,
Line train to Portland
like
Airport.
life.
Línea roja en dirección
Go to
este
bed, bro. You
hacia
see
el
what time it is?
aeropuerto de Portland.
Ain't none of that. I gotta move. You gotta make things shake.
The doors are closing. Train departing.
Yeah,
Please
I am
hold
talking.
on.
I gotta work. Yeah, get a gun and train with it. Because cops are not doing what they're supposed to. They're not doing nothing. We are the response. That is it. What you mean with my car? I ain't got no license. I might have a bucket somewhere, but I ain't driving it. Nah, man. Speaking of that, the last time I got pulled over in Clackamas. I just got my concealed weapons permit. I had it for like 6 months. I was driving. I just stopped at there's a gun store in Milwaukee. I just came out with a big old box. As soon as I got in the car and turned it on, there was a sheriff car next to me. I don't know how I didn't see him. So I was waiting for traffic, waiting for it to be like perfect so a car would be between us. As soon as I pulled up, the cop got behind me. Yeah, it was over. So I handed my ID, my concealed weapons permit. As soon as I handed the concealed, he started looking around the car. When I got in the car, I just took my gun in my holster and set it on the seat. I didn't
The
do nothing
doors
else
are
with it because
closing.
at that point I
Train
hadn't seen
departing.
it.
Please
So
hold
I'm not
on.
gonna do a whole bunch of shuffling around and doing all that. Man, As soon as he did that, he put his hand on his gun and was like, "Yeah, if you move towards it at all, I'm going to shoot you." Yeah, I'm not playing. But I messed up because I was driving in Clackamas. I shouldn't have been driving in Clackamas. And them tags was like from 2000, I think it's 2020, 2019, something like that. Hey, Bucky got
Lloyd
bad tags.
Center, Northeast 11th Avenue.
That's why I'm driving.
Doors to the
I
left.
stay away from driving. And then on top of that, you can't even do payments. Like that's another thing that's fucked up. They want you gotta pay at least half. Shit, that's 4 grand right there. I ain't got 4 grand just to pay on the license, and they have to make payments. The fuck?
Eastbound Red Line train to Portland Airport.
It's a recession out here, and I don't sell dope no more. I work. Shit don't work. It'd be different if I was a drug dealer, but shit, I ain't doing that no more. What's up with it? And even then, I wasn't making money like that. Bad drug dealer.
The doors are closing. Train departing.
I'd say I was lazy. Yeah, man. That shit got me pissed off. Yeah, I left work early and everything. I left work super early. So I don't have time for shenanigans. I ain't pushing the time. I also had a dream about my grandma too. That's another thing. Had a dream about my grandma. That's it's not good because every time I have a dream about my grandma, somebody dies. So me and my family and everybody that is close to my family, we have a week. So hopefully nobody dies, but